Hey, hi, not a big deal, just wondering. When your kids were small, did you ever, I don't know, smack their heads into a wall?
Usually we just gave timeouts.
We used to do this thing in school where they would give you an egg and you couldn't break it. And it was supposed to teach you how hard it was to be a parent, but the real thing, it's so much harder.
Don't worry so much. Babies are tougher than you think. When I was 5 years old, my babysitter was a goat.
What?
Please, you know about Lupe.
Never said she was a goat.
You know, it's great that we have a couple of experienced parents in the class. Perhaps you can share some of your wisdom with the rest of us.
Absolutely. It's not rocket science. It's babies. They're hungry. You feed them. They're teething. You give them some scotch.
Raising a kid is like sending a rocket ship to the moon. You spend the early years in constant contact, and then one day, around the teenage years, they go around the dark side, and they're gone.
I don't think that you were the good girl you pretend you were.
Wow, that is so untrue. I was a very good girl.
Your kids don't need to know who you were before you had them. They need to know who you wish you were, and they need to try to live up to that person. They're gonna fall short, but better they fall short of the fake you than the real you.
Which is why we don't hide anything.
That is the opposite of what I just said.
I was not listening.
I support Manny no matter what. Children need to know that you believe in them. It's the most important thing. If you tell them they have wings, they will believe they can fly.
What are you wearing there?
I think you look very handsome. Lindo.
Oh, really? Am I driving him to school, or is he gonna ride his burro?
Shoot! Delgado, you're killing me, man!
I love you, Manny, no matter what.
Every new generation thinks they have cracked the code on child rearing. What's the latest theory? Never say no. I say no every day in this house. Sweetheart, no. No. I said no. Get it out of my house.
Fine. Come on, Jolene.
Nothing from the minibar and no pay-per-view.
Can we at least?
No, you may not send things out for pressing.
What's the key to being a great dad? Well, that's a tough one.
Well, be their buddy.
That's your answer?
And stay in school.
No.
And don't do drugs.
No.
Just give me the answer.
Oh, God.
I've always said that if my son thinks of me as one of his idiot friends, then I've succeeded as a dad. Oh, my God.
Oh my God! If I move my head fast enough, it looks like the can is standing still.
He's totally right. You never want your kids to see you scared. You want to be that rock that they can grab a hold of in a stormy sea. Actually, a rock would sink, so a floating rock. Let's do this. Okay.
Hey!
Still thinking.
Act like a parent, talk like a peer. I call it parenting. I learned it from my own dad, who used to walk into my room and say, "What's up, sweat hog?" Hey, Haley, how's it going with you and Dylan? Has he tried anything inappropriate with you, girl?
Smiley face.
Oh my God, stop now. We can only screw it up from here.
Please, you're in the hands of the master. I think I know how to pick up a 14-year-old girl for you.
In nature, fathers are known to eat their young. Is it because they're delicious? No. It's because they want to give their female, bear, giraffe, what have you, the honeymoon they never had. Just to be clear, I'm not condoning eating your kids, but I sure as heck know why giraffes do it.
What?
The key to being a good dad, look, sometimes things work out just the way you want.
Let's see to the end.
That is not a good idea. For you.
Sometimes they don't. You gotta hang in there. Because when all is said and done, 90% of being a dad, just showing up.